It's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Johnson with a return here. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Come on. 19 Charger.
Back now, pressure coming. Pass complete to Robinson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On second down, Robinson dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They'll run now on second down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Oh, my, low kick and short. He completely mishit this one.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. They will throw to get us started here. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
We've set it downs from 37. They'll run here on first down. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
It's not just these offenses in the league that love to move their chess pieces around. These defensive guys, they can do the same. And having that sub linebacker flying to the outside and making the play, well, that was like a rook destroying a pawn.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. May now from the gun. That one's intercepted. And Cooper takes it away. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Able to get it to Franklin. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Man in motion, headed right. Shotgun now on third down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. First and 10 from the 32. Give now to the running back. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone on first. Completed over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game. But it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue to push for the goal line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here goes tonight.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. May now. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Johnson now on the return. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He beams one deep right side. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go now.
Robinson on the inside give. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have it on 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. The third down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Owen back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Iron pickup. It's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's May. It is Cup left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Packers going with a dime set to get this 3rd down stop. Here's May to the air. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 23 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. May. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee it. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. May looking to throw. Throw caught at the 6. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here goes throw.
Throwing is May. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Packers nothing.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Johnson with a return here. Escapes a defender. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10 are under Robinson. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's May. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to the air. It's May. Big strike here to Williams. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one hits for 30. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets 4 for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided first half.
The kicker on.
If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Bob, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Throwing from the gun here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they continue to trail by 21. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Second down now, 7 to go. Hand off to the back. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Packers loading up the secondary on 3rd. 6 DBs out there. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Has it downfield, working the left. Now he's past the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Johnson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now ready for some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
I'll throw it. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
The ball carrier. He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Go.
They'll go play action. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Go. Liking 18.
He'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Let's go now. Ready?
Robinson punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Right there to tack on the point after. And the Packers cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Packers 7.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs from the 37. Setting him on the dive. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Offense said no more messing around. We're bringing out the big guy, the hammer. And for you physics students out there, that's a great example of Newton's law of motion. The more momentum you build up, the tougher you are to eventually stop.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Kate, those hybrid guys in the middle, some are linebackers, some are safeties, but they normally share one common trait that we just saw come to life. They love to hit.
Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 32. From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Another carry for him. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives them a first and goal. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Here's the pistol snap to May. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Johnson with a return here. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Running back sent in motion. Pass play on first and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He gets him 9 yards, and that brings up second and goal. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to, well, do some window dressing here in the fourth.
Okay,
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. Now here he goes on the boot. Rolling out to his left. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. The give to the fullback. No one's around him. He's got space. Space on the right. He's got room. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead.
Kate, you saw me juggling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. When they just get to celebrate, they love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Johnson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
60. Panthers 60. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On second down, Robinson. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
19, Tiger, 9.
Desperation time here. Right side cut by Higgins. And he won't make the marker. And they rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
All right, here we go, sir.
Dive play straight ahead. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Going right back to the fullback. Next play. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It'll be 3 total on the play. 4th and 7 now.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He connects with Higgins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
An option give to Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cowboy 80. Ready?
Now looking to throw. Ball is out. Davis lost it. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd and long for him here. He lofts it deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly,
Yards. 48-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here goes to that.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
you sign me up. I love giving those fullbacks a cookie. Not just short yardage, not 3rd down. No. Give the fullback his chance. Give him the ball on 1st down and watch him do his thing.
What's that?
1st down, and they go right back to it. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
What's that?
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here goes to that.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there, charging down the middle, and they block it. They've got the block near midfield, and he's out the clear. The 30 gets the 10, and they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Running this one left. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.